السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إن الحمد لله نشكره ونستغفره ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على رحمة المحدى ونعمة المزدى محمد بن عبد الله الرسول المصطفى النبي المجتبى الحبيب المرتضى وعلى آله وصحابة مصابي الهدى وبدور الدجى والتابعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. We give thanks to Almighty Allah who has made it possible for us to be again on this platform. We ask Him to reward us for all that we have supplicated and the ibadah that we have done during this Ramadan and beyond. Today, on this platform, we're going to understand the description of Allah. The description, the mental understanding of what Allah should be in our minds, in our thoughts, and in everything that we see around us. And we are only going to look at this higher, the verse of the Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah. This verse, gave a description that is apt, which we will listen to. I ask Allah to give all of us the understanding to know it, to understand the verse, and to also know Him the way He should be known. And the verse of the Quran, Surah Baqarah, verse 255. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يهده حفظهما هو العلي العظيم. This verse of the Quran, when Abu Huraira, something was being stolen, money were being stolen in the custody of Abu Huraira, and then the Prophet, he now told the Prophet and later informed the Prophet that a man that he grabbed, and the man told him that whenever he recite Ayat al-Kursi, that's the nickname given to this verse, that whenever he recite this verse, no evil and nothing can happen to whatever is put in his custody. The Prophet said, Sadaqa wa kadhab. He spoke the truth, but he was an unrepentant liar. And the person who actually appeared to him was Shaitan himself. And the Prophet gave us the use of this verse for protection and understanding Allah's attributes. He says, Allah is La ilaha illa huwa, that there is no one, there is no being, there is no Lord that is comparable, that can be given that attribute, the power, the sovereignty, except He. We can put man over the years, over century, over generation, has ascribed the lordship to other things other than Allah. But again, it always leaves them in confusion. trying to link those things that they called Lord, they called God, link them back to Allah. In Mecca, when they were having a lot of gods in the Kaaba, again, when the Prophet called them to question an intellectual question, and you know what they said? They said, "Ma na'budu," we don't really worship them. "Illa liyuqarribuna ila Allahi zulfa." We are only using them as a stepping stone, as a way to get close to Allah. But you don't need anyone between you and Allah. Allah is enough. He listens to all of us. He responds to all of us. After all, we were not in any discussion or in any agreement with Allah before we were created. He created us without asking us any question. Without we were, Allah determines our parent, it determines our sex, it determines our color, our nature, everything about where we find how we find ourselves in this world were predetermined by Allah. There was no discussion with us. Therefore, he that does that understand and can be able to listen to us. There's a story of an ant who was very in the dark cave and all that. And this ant was trying to tell the whole world that Subhana man yarani wa yasma'u kalami wa ya'lam makani wa yarzuquni wa la yansani. That praise be to the Lord, who created me, who sees me, who knows where I am, and He sustains me, and He never forgets me for once. So if Allah will not forget to sustain an ant that is in the cave, very dark, that will take sustenance to that ant, and of course we will not be forgotten by Allah. So, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyu al-qayyum. Allah is al-hayyu. Allah is live, is living, is living exchange from the beginning of time, and it will surpass the end of time. So Allah has no limit. Allah has no limit in terms of time and space. Al-Hayyu Al-Qayyum. Al-Qayyum means Allah will be there forever. La ta'khuzu sinatun wa la nawm. Allah never sleeps nor slumber. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.